welcome back to House Show Jobbers.
Hey!
Hey!
Ow!
I don't know when this one will upload. Hopefully, it's right before the week of SummerSlam. So that makes sense, hopefully. But if not, SummerSlam soon-ish. We were talking, I can't remember what we were talking about last time, but the first SummerSlam was
Mega Powers.
Mega Powers, one of my favorites. I only did this segue so I could show this one.
Nice.
Yes. So I got this.
That looks like it's really good, like quality, and like not they didn't fuck it up at all.
It doesn't look like they used popsicle sticks at all on that.
Yeah. So the guy I got it from absolutely used popsicle sticks and hot glue. This is my second one from the guy. A lot better quality this time around.
What adjective would you use to describe that guy?
A real piece of shit. Okay. I don't know adjectives, but Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash. Don't know adjectives. What did he say? Adjective. Play. We ain't here for
Adjectives.
Fucking idiot. That was a verb.
Yeah, LA Knight called him out on that.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Speaking of LA Knight, LA Knight at SummerSlam. He's got to
win.
He's got to win.
They've been slow rolling putting the title on him, and it's just got to happen. You got to get
it does.
The US title.
It does. Like it's like, I'm getting attacked.
Yeah,
it's the ghost of Bret Hart, who's not dead. Fucking what do you think I was, Goldberg? Get off me, man. He hates Bill Goldberg so much. No, LA Knight, man, it's like it is so of all the sort of like, well, that was obvious. Please just make it obvious. Like we don't need swerves. We don't have just I'm perfectly fine with the obvious story choice on this one.
I think it'll be a good match. Logan Paul can put on a great match, you know.
It disgusts me how good he is.
It fucking makes me so mad that he's so good.
No, he's great. Really is.
It's really funny to me that I think they're going to Japan or went to Japan, depending on when this airs. They had a tour in Japan recently.
Yeah, I don't think they've gone yet.
No.
They did Mexico. I don't think they've been Japan.
And they're like, Logan Paul, you don't get to do this.
No, they had to put out the little thing saying he had prior commitments. It's like, no, he doesn't. He can't go. He can't go there. He got banned from the country.
Logan Paul made some bad choices in Japan, so he did. He's as welcome in Japan as Bill Goldberg is welcome in Calgary.
Yeah, not at all.
Not
at the Hart House.
Not at the Heart. Don't you come to this house?
Stay out of my dungeon.
If our 3 subscribers haven't subscribed to our Twitter at Bret Hart, probably.
Yeah,
there'll be a lot more Goldberg jokes there. So. All we know is Bret Hart Goldberg jokes.
Let's go to a more wholesome time. Mega Powers, Andre the Giant, Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, that was.
And then after the Mega Powers exploded, then we got the winner of the Battle of the Tough Guys, and Macho Man Randy Savage versus.
Yes, I don't remember too much about those ones.
How long has it been since you guys have watched No Holds Barred?
I don't think I've ever watched No Holds
Barred. I think I watched it in like '89 or whenever it came out. I think that's the only time I ever saw it.
Oh my fucking god! Okay, it's on Tubi.
Oh,
Logan and I watched it. Yeah, Logan and I watched it a couple weeks ago, and we did the Mystery Science Theater 3000 thing and just joked over it over the whole time. This is why you guys aren't getting my fun No Holds Barred references. Watch No Holds Barred. Have a few drinks. Watch No Holds Barred. It is so so spectacularly terrible. It's worth every like minute of your 90 minutes that it'll take you to watch it.
Is it as good as the 1960s Batman? Was it the 1960s?
Yeah, it's 66.
Yeah.
It's about that level of seriousness and quality.
Yeah, good. I love that fucking movie.
Yeah, that is great. Shark repellent
Yeah.
or shark spray. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
Okay, yeah, you guys got to watch No Holds Barred though.
Yeah. All right. I will. I'll get real drunk. Probably tonight.
We'll save the No Holds Barred conversation for a podcast episode to just talk about No Holds Barred.
Okay, good. It'll probably inspire me to buy one of those ring figures from Ringside Collectibles or whatever.
Yeah.
Rhythm.
I know I've mentioned this a few times, and it's a very controversial statement. Always called like the greatest SummerSlam match of all time, and I think it's really overrated. It is Bret Hart and British Bulldog. I think it's a good match. It's fine, and I think most people know the story of how Bulldog got in the ring, completely forgot everything they were supposed to do, and Bret called the whole match, like basically made the match happen himself. But what?
Because you've been smoking crack with Jim Neidhart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's a fine match, but like it's like whatever gets called the greatest match in SummerSlam history. I'm like,
they're in your house one. I can't remember which in your house it was. I think it might have been 3, maybe. I can't remember.
So much better. That match is awesome.
Yeah, that one was better paced. I think a little bit more compelling. Because it wasn't face versus face. It was a heel versus face. And they were able to do a whole lot more, I think. But
I agree. Do you have any personal favorite SummerSlam matches of all time?
Ultimate Warrior versus Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah. Yes.
I love that match. Like 30-second match.
It's like match.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a pretty big fan of the Shawn Michaels Razor Ramon ladder match at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's good. I still think the WrestleMania 10 one's better, but yeah.
It is. I mean, I just liked Shawn Michaels' attire more in that one.
It's true. The blue attire was really cool.
Yeah. And then I also like the Triple H versus Rock ladder match. That was
that was really good. I remember like watching that one and even at the time, like in the moment watching that one, just thinking like, oh, both these guys just stepped up to the next level.
Was that 96 or 97?
98.
The Rock versus Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
97 or 98.
It was the Highway to Hell one, 98.
98. Yeah. Oh, there's another example of The Rock losing the Intercontinental title.
Oh yeah.
To Triple H, and then that bumped him up, and then they put him in the world title feud like right after that.
Yes, they did.
And then he won the world title at Survivor Series.
Yeah, he did. He sure did. This world title. You have a world title, but he won this world title. I just got this one.
That one, right? Yeah.
So
we're matchy since all yours is a nicer quality than mine.
Well, yeah, man. I'm gonna make love to this later again. Again. Yeah. Maybe I just like tag matches, or not tag matches, but ladder matches. But I think what was it? The ladder match with Dudley's, Hardy's, and
Dominic on a pole.
Yeah, that one. But wasn't the Hardy's, Dudley's, and Edge and Christian ladder match at SummerSlam?
It was, yeah, the first TLC.
It wasn't technically a TLC though. It was just.
Yes, it was. The one that wasn't technically TLC was WrestleMania 2000.
Oh, really? Am I confused?
That was the big one. The one that started it all, and the one that started the big craze for it.
Yeah. So first the Hardys and Edge and Christian had their just the ladder match.
That's right.
It was and then
or Terry Invitation.
Yeah. Yeah, the tit.
Yeah.
Terry Invitational Tournament.
Just now fucking got it.
Thank you, Vince Russo.
Oh,
And,
the Terry Invitational Tournament. Oh my God.
and then at WrestleMania 2000, it was essentially TLC, but it was just billed as a ladder match. And so then the rematch was SummerSlam and was TLC, and that's why WrestleMania 17 was TLC 2.
That's right. Okay. See?
History, motherfucker.
Yeah, man, history. I get things confused. So,
So like some of my I favorite is the Rey Mysterio Eddie Guerrero ladder match for for Dominic Mysterio. It's
yeah.
there's some blown spots in it, and you can tell both Eddie and Rey are frustrated, like the ladder gets wonky and they got kind of fallen. There's a couple blown spots, but honestly, for me, the blown spots kind of add a little bit of realism to it. It's a little bit less like Young Bucks performance and more like chaos happens, and when chaos happens, it makes it feel more real.
Yeah, because isn't that's the one where Vicky Guerrero is supposed to come out at a certain
Yeah.
point? Eddie like yells
Oh
at her.
shit!
Yeah.
Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley are having a match at SummerSlam over the love of Dominic Mysterio this year, and it's the 20th anniversary.
Oh.
Because that was 2004.
Oh shit. 20 years since that match.
20 years. Holy shit. They need to turn that into a ladder match. They need to fucking turn that into a ladder match. And they need to put like Dominic Mysterio's love in a briefcase.
They need his fucking flannel up there.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Dominic Mysterio, SummerSlam MVP.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was 20 years from that match, but damn, okay.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking time. We're old.
We're fucking old.
Yeah. Another one that I enjoyed was Shawn Michaels versus Triple H, and Shawn Michaels' first match back 4 years.
That's in my top 5 favorite matches of all time.
Yeah.
Fucking love that match.
Yeah, that was a really good one. And because Shawn Michaels is my all-time favorite. So that one for me, like, oh my God, Shawn Michaels is back. Oh God.
Oh yeah. Just like the video.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was though, man. Like I'm just like you. Shawn Michaels my absolute favorite ever. And you're young. And like when we were younger, the 4 years or whatever in between him wrestling and coming back feels like a lifetime. Like 4 years go by now. Like I can't believe the pandemic was 4 years ago. I'm like, fuck, that was 4 years ago. Yeah. Like it flies by quicker. Back then, it felt like a lifetime since we had last seen Shawn Michaels wrestle, and I legitimately didn't think we were ever going to see it again. Like I was like, oh, his back's broken. Shawn Michaels is never going to wrestle again. So when that feud happened and he came back and they announced they're going to have a match, I don't know if I have ever marked out more over anything in wrestling in my life than knowing I was going to get at least one more Shawn Michaels match.
Yeah. That's okay. Speaking of marking out moments, what's your biggest one of all time? Was that your biggest one of all time?
Biggest mark out?
Yeah. Where you're just like, oh my God. Oh.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, exactly.
It might be. I'd have to really stew on it, but that might be my biggest mark out of just like, oh my God, it's actually fucking happening. And just it wasn't even a match or anything, but one of the most excited I've ever felt was when The Rock came back and was announced as the host for WrestleMania 27.
Yeah.
And like everyone's like, who's it going to be? Is it Justin Bieber or some other lame crap? And then the electricity, and all of a sudden, If You Smell, and I just flew off of my couch and like I think my soul left my body for a moment.
Right, yeah. David, what's your biggest markout moment?
I'm not real sure. I'm trying to think. It's it's hard to think back to the old ones because
Hmm.
I couldn't watch pay-per-views, or I couldn't watch pay-per-views back then. So the only way I got to watch them was, when the videotapes would come out and I could go rent them. And so the Hogan Warrior match was a huge markout match for me, but I
Yeah.
knew what had happened because by the time the videotape came out, like I knew what had won. But I remember being super pumped about that match and being crazy watching that match. But um, more recently, probably when Bray came back,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I worked out a lot during that time.
And if you're going more recently for me personally,
Yeah, and Punk too. I'm worked out big
at
in
Survivor
Punk.
Series, that was
Yeah.
God, they handled that so good with like I was like I wasn't upset, I wasn't mad. We all heard the rumors. I'm like, oh, well, I guess he didn't resign. I guess he didn't come back. They're panning back from the crowd. They even get the little logo up, like
Yeah,
the
it was
show's
over.
going off the
It was
air,
over,
and then
right?
and I was just like, oh,
Yeah,
that was oh
I just
was
remember that flash of red, that
yeah,
yes,
and then Cult of Personality, that flash of red, and I was like,
like
no.
that was like the first time I think I've watched recently, first time in a while where I've been watching, I was like, that's not fucking real. Like
Yeah.
this is real.
yeah, yeah. It did. It felt like, am I okay? No, I'm dreaming, and I've been watching a lot of wrestling recently, and like this
Yeah.
is just my dream, like being like, wouldn't it be cool if CM Punk came back?
Yeah.
Well, with Bray, they'd been teasing it. They'd been
They did,
teasing it for a
yeah,
long time, and we kind of knew it was coming. They had never really said it was Bray. We kind of assumed it was Bray. And then, but with
yeah.
Punk, there were little internet rumors around. That was it. Like, you know,
And with Bray, there wasn't the history. You kind of also assumed like, okay, well, Triple H loves Bray. Of course, he's
yeah,
going to bring Bray back, and like it would be dumb not to. With Punk, there was this sort of like, could
everything was
he?
against that.
Would
Everything
he?
was
Could
against
he
that
ever come
happening.
back? It's true because we still had our like feelings of like the whole AEW and like
Yeah,
the perception that was put off from his stint there. Like, I don't know, like maybe he's not easy to work with. I
Yeah.
love that he's back, and like all people do are praising for like how great he is backstage, how much he's helping the young talent, and like how much of a joy. It's like that's fucking awesome. Like I love hearing that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's super cool. But we're coming up on the end of this video.
Already?
Yes. It's I got to keep them short. My phone doesn't let me edit them very well. So I should probably get a real system. Maybe motherfuckers should subscribe so I can afford something.
right.
Yeah.
If we could get a few
If motherfuckers
subscribers,
would
we can pay for
subscribe,
some of that
Yeah.
stuff.
Or
yeah,
three
we
subscribers,
can. Yeah,
like,
we,
just
get,
us. But
That
if those
one
spam
guy used to
accounts that
work.
are following us would just
yeah, exactly. Uh, yeah,
if sexy lady 6969 would just
oh, that's me.
contribute to us a little bit.
That's me.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll end this one.
You follow my Pornhub, I should have rememred that.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
You follow my OnlyFans, I should have remembered that was your screen name.
Yeah. Yeah, I've spent so much money on you. But
Yeah. I keep telling you, man, I'll just text them to you for free.
I like feeling dirty. So we'll end this one.
I like to pay for my whores.
That's right. It makes me feel like I'm contributing to college funds, unlike Joe Biden. Just joking. He's all right. Anyways, we're gonna end this one, and we'll be back with another one later.